So hello everyone, welcome back to Simply Adventure. My name is Belinda and I'm super grateful to having you here. And if you're new here, you're very welcome. If you're one of my continuous subscribers, thank you so much. I make videos concerning different life topics and student lifestyle. Today I'm going to share my experience in first year and things that you need to know before you head to uni. Where should we start? My first day? Maybe we can start there. A bit of background, like I was not exposed to so many things, and because of that, it was my first time to leave home. It was like the first time to leave home, and I was super excited. It was the first time I was going to be on my own, decide what to eat, decide where to go. Decide where to go, decide what to do, literally manage my whole life. There is no timetable, this is gonna be this. No, it was the first time I was on my own and I was so excited, super excited. I remember that day I took so many photos at home, I took so many, so I remember that last day, put on my best outfit at that time. I don't think it was the best, but yeah, put on some nice cool t-shirt. Okay, and I was super excited for the new venture and experience. Yes. Yeah, so I'm super excited. I came with my guardians, my auntie and uncle. We sign in, I get a room, and then we go to the room, and then we pray. My parents prayed for me. They had paid for me already food at the university, at the hall. It was a service provider to make sure that I was okay, not going to suffer or struggle with that because they don't allow cooking of food in the university halls. They leave me there, and then I'm left to the room all on my own. That experience, only a person who has gone through it or is going through it can understand. So there I was on my own, had money to decide if I'm to go to town, go for a movie, decide everything, you people. It was a nice experience. And then I started waiting for my roommates, and I was there anxiously waiting, and then one came, and she's my good friend up to now. She's wow, yeah, so I met this girl. I don't know if I should mention her name, but yeah, so she comes to the room and yeah, she settles in also. And then the other roommate of mine also comes in. Yeah, so we're three in a room, and yes, I had two roommates. But eventually that semester, somehow my roommates changed. Anyway, let me dive in a little things. So before coming to campus, you should write down your expectations. Allow yourself to dream. Write down, what do you expect? What do you expect? What do you want to see? What do you want to be? What do you see? What do you expect? So write down. Yeah, you write down and then compare after. Some of them were met, some of them were not. So what are your expectations? First points. What do you expect? Then what are your values? A little bit have to know yourself. So I know that, okay, I'm calm. I don't do this. I don't do this. I don't do this. I had all that at the back of my mind. So when I was coming, I knew what I wanted, what I didn't want, kind of a thing like that. So know yourself a little bit, know who you are, write down the person you are and the person you want to be at campus and who you want to walk out as, because campus life is not forever. I can see right now I'm in my final year and I'm 4 years have passed by. Yes, so 4 years I got to pass by 3 so far. Yeah, so I'm starting the 4th one this year. And yeah, you guys, it's not been easy. Anyway, so apart from writing down your expectations, knowing your values, you have to pray for good roommates. I remember I prayed for my roommates very articulately. I was so specific to God. I'm I want this kind of roommates, I want this kind of girls. And yeah, God is faithful. I got girls who would wake up and go to college, go to know when our lectures were, Made a few friends. A good thing with my friends from that college who are in the same hall as me, it was so easy to make friends with them because we're doing the same course. There were dinners. I attended a lot of dinners in my first year. We go for this freshers dinner, this dinner, like we went for enough dinners. The community you build around yourself. What kind of community do you want around yourself? Like, leave alone your friends. There are other things that you have to be involved in because the whole time you can't be reading. So I remember that time I told myself I'm on serve God. I was so excited to serve God. I had just done a discipleship class, so I was on fire. Yeah, so I wanted to know more about the word, serve those things. So my home church had a branch near campus. Just know I went. I will never forget. I told the leader I went to children's church because I really love kids. And they are like, oh, I want to serve in children's church. I want this. She's like, are you serious? Are you going to do this? I'm like, yes, I'm committing. And of course, sing for the kids and do their entertainment for them. I would also teach the 5-year-olds, teach them in case of a story. Just know it was exciting for me because I was like, okay, I'm on serve. So that was the first community I built around myself. People who, that's my community. What community do you want to find? What kind of romance do you want? Those things you have to decide them. I know the excitement can be so much to then decide such things. But yeah, you can start sometime and decide. Yeah, so just know campus is made up of decisions. You are literally on your own and you have to decide on things you want. What do you want to see in your life? Would you want to be your friend? People, like, campus is a real life explosive experience. I sit and look back and I'm like, almost coming to an end. But one thing I know is like it's a UNEB every semester. Once a semester is gone, it's gone. Unless you want to go back and sort it out. But most times it's not easy. I have had that experience of going back for a paper. So I know it's very well. It's not easy. When a semester has passed, it has passed. So your academics, however much your values, your morals, your choices matter more, your academics also matter. You get? So you have to deal with each semester as it comes. Like, you have to read for it, and no one is going to read for it. Trust me. And yeah, that is the first episode. If you want more of my experiences, let me know. If you are interested for more my experience and what I can share, what you need to know, spin the link up. Bye.